Go ahead.
Quick question. I'm trying to think how to ask. I'm trying to think how to ask this. So a friend of mine reached out to me today.
Oh, this is fancy. Okay.
It's gonna be good. And he asked me about a young lady named, God dang it. Let me look at the text right quick. Anyway, this young lady, Stephen A. Smith, actually brought her up. I want to ask because from a woman's perspective. Stephen A. Smith brought this up. Her name is Sophie Rain. Apparently, she made $43 million on OnlyFans.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Over what time span?
365, one year.
So in 2024.
I would assume, yeah. This is what's going around.
You know what? Let me only.
I want to see if I can play. Hold on, I'm trying to see if I can play the Stephen A. clip up here. She made 43 million
in 1 year.
Yes. She was making 400. I think she made $400,000 in like 7 days or something.
Y'all know what you got? What you got to do to apply?
I really wish Street was on here for this.
Maybe we should phone him in. Phone a friend.
Oh, this is old. Hold on, let me see. I guess it's old. I don't know why, but he asked me about this, and I thought it was easy.
That's crazy.
Let me see here. Let me see.
What is the percentage of people that make that amount of
money? Here we go.
Okay.
Money on OnlyFans than many of the NBA's biggest stars. In fact, this platform has grown so much that in 2023, OnlyFans content creators earned a total of $6.6 billion, which exceeds the total of salaries earned by the entire National Basketball Association.
All right, so Stephen A. Smith and everybody that's seeing your video.
All right, that's Isaac Hayes the third. But anyway, I brought that up. $43 million. $43 million. This young lady. Well, speaking of the devil, he popped back in.
His ears were burning.
Hold on, watch this. Wife swap. Oh. Street, you right on time.
What's up?
Talk about a topic we know you'll enjoy.
So we were talking about this.
Popcorn?
A friend of mine. Oh yeah, some popcorn popping up in here. So if we're talking about a friend of mine reached out and asked me about this young lady named Sophie Rain, made $43 million on OnlyFans. Okay. Let's see if we can give her some pub like she needed. Trust me.
What's her name? What's her name?
Sophie Rain.
How do you spell this?
I'm trying to. Okay, here we go. Here it is right here.
Oops.
So she made 43. She made 43 million on here. All right. This is her right here. Now, one dude gave her 4.7 million, spent more than 4.7 million on the OnlyFans model over a span of 11 months.
What?
So one guy spent 4.7. Where's the other 37 coming from? Or 36 coming from?
Y'all know what?
It's like insurance. It's like lottery. I mean, she's taking $5 from 100,000 guys over and over again.
No, correct, but God almighty. 43
okay, so
million.
I need to get on this plan.
OnlyFans.
When you think about it, that's actually like that's crazy. Because I wonder how many how many people, how many customers that is.
Oh, my bad, Street.
Because how did they find this out? I'm assuming she told. So I wonder, what did she tell them? How?
She was on like a podcast or something. She was sitting on a couch. They were talking about it.
I just followed her, Hayes. Incoming, if you dare.
Okay.
I just follow her on Instagram.
Okay.
You want to see why? See her face. She looks like a 13-year-old, right?
And I was going to see that, Street.
But she's
That's
shaped like
scary about
Shawanda.
this.
She's shaped like she's shaped like Lakeisha. Like, what the crap?
But you know what's funny, Street? It's funny you said that. And that's
concerning. Part.
She does have an extremely young looking face. And that's the
concerning.
Weird part about it, bro. She got 6.8 million.
That's 6.8 million. Bro, listen, let me explain something. That's 6.8 million people on Instagram, right? Hayes, at any point, like, she could sell anything. She could sell lipstick.
Right.
And if 100,000 of 6.8 million people buy lipstick for $10, she has what?
Well, ask Kiki.
It's all a numbers game. It's $1 million, eh? It's all numbers
well,
game.
ask Kiki. So let's see. 40.
The Kim Kardashian effect, right?
Yeah.
Long as if she turns this into something, that's my thing. Take this and turn it into.
I think it's something else here, Hayes. I think I recognize her from somewhere else. I think it's more here, dog.
It may very well be, but I think the biggest thing that concerns me is when you look at, like you said, you look at her face. She looks like a child, like a teenager. She looks. I don't think she's that old. I think she's like 19, 20, 21 years old, something like that. But she's got a relatively young face. She doesn't have a woman-looking face, and for her to make that much money, I don't know too many 17-year-olds out there cranking out $5. It's these old doggone horn dogs.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I guess I don't understand. I don't know.
You don't understand what?
I don't understand how one person can spend that amount of money. Like, I guess I understand the method if you tell me there's, 100,000 people as opposed to one person giving 4 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand. Like, if you would have said to me, she posted something and out of 43 million, whatever, she had 250,000 different people or something. You see what I'm saying? Like, that one person that's a little weird to me. But I mean, what do I know? I mean, if you got 4.9 million to spend on it, might as well, I guess.
Yeah, it's not weird if you're. There's people out here with so much money, really flawed, they can't spend it.
You're right. So why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They can't spend it, and then they can't help every homeless person, so they give it to Sophie Rain.
Yeah. Who looks like a child, but it's fine. Everybody has a bias.
Right.
And also, I mean, there's a lot of simps out here, bro. There's a lot of guys that don't know how to deal with women, and they just deal with them with money.
They're just good with
Say it again.
There's a lot of guys that don't know how to deal with women, and they just deal with them with money.
No truer words have ever been spoken.
Yeah, I think that's like. Yeah,
I mean, and listen, to each their own, right? I mean, it doesn't seem like she's harming anyone. Doesn't seem like so. I mean, there's people that are doing worse.
No,
there's people that are doing worse things.
But I was shocked that she made 40-some million though. That was just I was kind of shocked.
It's shocking. We started because Street wasn't here whenever we started the conversation. We were just starting the conversation of like, have you heard this thing? There wasn't a you know, it was just more of a topic.
It's not, bro. Listen, it's not shocking to me. I'm gonna tell you why.
So how much would you pay?
Damn.
I don't see. No, see. I see that. That's why it's shocking. That's why it's shocking to y'all because you're looking at it that way. It's not shocking.
Tell me
to
how
me.
I should look at it.
She's created a huge line of traffic on TikTok, on Instagram. So think about it. She's created a large expressway of people riding by. And she has a billboard up, right? That says $4.99. And because she has so many, see, and this is where people took social media for a joke. It's not, it's the lottery taking $1 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not shocking because of the traffic that she's created. There's a girl on social media who keeps getting evicted. She has 9 kids, but she's good on social media. Really Flawed, you may know who I'm talking about. And she talks about her evictions, but she has a lot of followers because she gives information also. And she just started to make these, she was getting evicted. She started to make these classes, social media classes for like $5. Hey, come and I'll teach you how to grow your social media. Put it on her story, and she made $15,000.
Yeah.
Because of the traffic. Not because of how many people's riding by saying, I want to do that one day.
So what I hear you saying though, it's not about
it's quantity over quality. Yeah.
Or it's not really about necessarily, because I'm looking at it for the what do you get for that. But you're saying it's not about that. It's actually the flip of this is interesting. I want more. It's not about what I'm getting. It's just like I want more of it. Whatever it is, I want more. Like I just want it. I want to see it.
No. Go ahead. So I get it. Hold on. Tell me if I'm right. I get exactly what you're saying. If I always looked at it like this. I remember walking on South Beach. I see them furniture stores. Nobody's ever in them. They sell one couch that's $50,000.
Yeah, that's true.
But for me, I'd rather sell quantity over the one quality, because if I don't sell that one couch this month, I'm short.
Right.
So it's almost like, so what you're trying to say is, if it's easier for me to get 100 people to give me $1 than one person to give me $100.
If you have 5,000 people walking past.
That's correct. It's like the man in the club. If I go and holler at 50 women in the club, I'm gonna end up with one number. I could put all my money on Holly Berry over there in the corner, and she shoot me down. I done lost the whole night.
Right, dog. Right. Y'all know lately I've been chilling with Luther Campbell, right? And oddly, he never talks about sex or that industry. He doesn't talk about it a lot. I remember one time he told me, "Street everybody likes sex. They just like it behind closed doors."
Mm-hmm.
So if you give it to them, nobody's going to admit it up front.
True.
But everybody's all me so horny when the door closes.
It's true.
Right. So if she has 6 million followers and she looks the way she looks, put her back up there, Hayes. There's tons of miserable married men. There's tons of simpy dorky guys that can get close to her and talk to her for $9.99.
Right, that's true.
So if 5 million are walking by, all she need is 50,000. Think about that.
No, correct. Yeah, I mean, right, like you said, if you could get 100 people to give you $1, that's $100. And if you got 2,000 people, that's easy. So no, the math is math in here.
The math is mathing. I guess
43 million is mathing. That's the difference.
No, you would have said like 20. I would have been like, that's a lot, but okay. But like, I mean, in 1 year, I don't know.
So here's the actual video of her talking about
revealing it.
Yeah, revealing it. Here's the actual video.
So you are aware that like you're the final boss when it comes to OF, right?
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm. And I know you saw the clip of Julia making $400,000 a month, so I just need to know, like, how much are you making a month?
I don't know if I don't really want to hurt your feelings. I just don't
Hurt my feelings? What do you mean?
I don't want to say.
You don't have to say, just show me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And I won't break your phone.
My type of girl right there. I don't want to.
What's this?
I actually like kind of tearing up. $4 million? $4 million
She started tearing up.
dollars in a month?
Yeah.
400,000 the last 7 days, in case you were. So
$4 million in a month, 400,000 in the last 7 days.
you are
And here's
aware
your-
that like you're the
your point,
final
Steve,
boss
right?
when it comes to OF, right?
Is that what?
If you look
Seems-
at her, she's like the typical American girl, nothing like that. I think that's what's crazy. Nothing extravagant, nothing crazy. But to your point, she has a product, whatever that is, her video. I've never seen her videos.
Hey,
Uh,
listen.
but
She's listen. The
I
bottom
didn't
line
know
of
she
it,
was.
she's touching a market where she looks like she's 13. And if you
That's
look
the-
through her Instagram, she's racy. She's
That's
racy. She
scary.
has pictures, she has videos of her with her legs open and with a basketball. Like she's racy. She's not this good. She's not this. You know what I'm saying? It's not PG-13. She's racy.
But here's
like
the thing, though,
giving you
Street. They said it's nothing new. That's the thing. That's back to my point. Where they were saying that she doesn't have new.
Nothing.
There's not. I was reading the thing. There's her stuff is not. It's racy,
it's
I don't
racy.
mind that.
but it's not
Put
new.
That's incoming Hayes. That's racy. That's
It's
racy.
gonna be more than incoming.
Listen. Now,
That's
lesson
it?
for the women. Lesson for the women.
Here, men are always trying to give women
Sometimes-
lessons. It's just so
sometimes-
crazy to me.
Sometimes this
Oh, here we go.
is close to half naked because it's almost like intriguing. Like it's almost like intriguing of how far does this go? Let me flip through the pictures. Like
Shout out to T-Pain. It's the bartender theory. I'm in love with the bartender. I know what a stripper is, but it's the bartender that I'm looking at.
right.
That actually makes sense to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. And the reason, but I'm saying that to say this though, Street, to that very point. It's almost like what's under the hood. Man, I heard the car going room, room. Now, I got to pay $9.99 to see what's under the hood.
Yeah.
But what my understanding is that there is nothing under the hood because that's as far as what you see is as far as it goes. So you only see what you see. So then the question lies, is that raciness, back to your point, do those guys who pay feel scammed?
No, because what happens is if you get 20,000 in a group of live, Hayes, what happens? Now you have egos trying to show off. Here go 100,000. Boom. Oh, XJ9100 has the highest tip, 100,000. And she's just
Not the
sitting up there
shoes,
talking.
Street. This dude say XJ900s, not the shoes, Street. Not the
I'm
shoes.
just saying, like, dog, you get 20,000 dudes in a room, and then here go the nut swinging contest, right?
It's like
And
the,
guess
it's like the
who's
strip
benefiting
club.
from it?
She does.
She
It's like the strip club, right?
Yeah,
Everybody
it is.
throw the dollars. I'm gonna throw the dollar. You buy bottles. I'm gonna buy 4 bottles. You buy 5 bottles. I'm gonna get 6 bottles.
Right.
No,
and
I
owner
get it.
sitting back there like, I don't even know how
Yeah.
to do this.
But can I say this? Can I say this? It's something scary. I'm just have to say this. I have to say this. There's something scary about this very young look. And
That is
many
scary.
People, and that many people, and she's playing to it. I understand that's the business, but she understands that market. Like there is a market. that this many people, like if I look at her, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm looking at a student. Like I'm looking, she don't look like a girl. Now she may be older. I get that. But I'm talking about the look. She would look like one of my students, dog. Like, no.
Yeah.
You need a couple mango seasons, baby. I can't do nothing with you. But what I'm saying is the scary thing about it is that many people are willing to do it, but the same people condemn R. Kelly. Preach, preacher.
Somebody said, Coach T said she goes all the way, just ran across it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's once you get
She goes all the way.
once you get there.
That's once you get there.
That's what you, yeah. I mean, because you know, it takes you a minute to get there. You got to pay a little bit to get there.
You got to pay for the deluxe package, the platinum package.
And are you sure? Here's the one last thing, just to confirm the confirmation package.
So here's the real question. Here's the question of all questions, and this is what was asked to me. We're not women, so we can't answer. However, I'll ask you first, Flawed. You signing up? If somebody said you could pop 43 million?
Yes.
You will talk like that in the mic too?
If I need to.
Vera DeMilo here.
Goes to Google.
Right. Now here's the question then.
I think the problem is the percentage of people that actually get there is the thing. Because it's just like everything, right? Like you could say the same thing about, I don't know, your Instagram or your Twitter or whatever. It's like everybody just needs the one thing or the one moment.
Right.
Because because let's work backwards. If she's the pinnacle, where is the next? Like, where is the?
Well, she just said the other girl made $400 a month. She made $400 in a week, but she was saying that the other girl made $400 a month.
Yeah. So then where's the next person? You know what I mean? Like, what does the scale look like? Because you have to think there's probably thousands and thousands of people that try this that it doesn't work for them.
But if you look at her,
right,
and you look at yourself, and you can say, I'm more beautiful than her. I get attention. What I'm just saying, if you look like a child. No, not you, but I'm saying a person. A person says to myself, right? It's like looking at the rapper. Silk the Shocker making millions. I could beat him rapping.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So now if you go and
the rap analogy is pretty good. Yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. Huh? That's a good one. I'll get
so I look at her and I'm like, she look like a little girl. I'm a hell, Amber Rose rich, and we still don't know why, but
the jury's still out on that one. Yeah. I mean, there's football coaches that are, you know what? Nah, I'm not.
Damn.
Not today.
About to get dirty. So I say all that to say, I'll say all that to say, going back, like I said, the scary part about that whole thing, I'm gonna leave it alone at that, but it goes to show you the mindset, bro. That I'm looking at her picture and I'm like, anyway.
Yeah. Well, might need to do some research tonight.
Let my fingers do the walking. Hey, don't worry about it. Hey, Street, when you go to type the next day and that keyboard be stuck on the letter F.
No, I never got into OnlyFans, though.
I didn't either because I ain't pay. That's how I ain't get it. I never got into OnlyFans either. It never intrigued me.
But you got to think, though, it opens you up to the entire world.
The entire world. But doesn't everything, though? YouTube does too.
Only thing OnlyFans is the YouTube version of porn sites.
That's it.
You go and therefore you don't have to post to whatever the
everything else,
and all that. right. You create your own content. It's like a Patreon, I guess is the right way to say it.
I think
right?
it's the same because you can almost do, and the way things work these days, if you post one place, it will probably post other places for you anyway. And you can probably decide at, minute 2, cut this off here, minute 3, you know what I mean? You could probably pick and choose what goes where. Because it's all is kind of this, I mean, we're all in the same world. It's just
the themes and the
is this
format
behind a paywall or not?
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
I think,
too much.
I think what came first was the followers.
Oh, and then she started.
And then when you monetize it, out of 8 million, 500,000 come sign up right then. You're
See, now that is actually a brilliant strategy.
Yeah, then you're a millionaire. Period.
Yeah, that's a brilliant strategy.
6.8 million. If 100,000. No, what's the percentage on that strategy? What's out of 6.8 million? 100,000 people sign up. What's that percent? What's the conversion on that? You sent out a 6.8 million an advertisement to 6.8 million, and you convert 100,000 people to buy your product. You know what the conversion is on that? See, that's the Shark Tank numbers, y'all. Talk to your boy. Be watching.
ROI. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm saying, but so how many? So how?
No, I know. What is your customer conversion rate? Is what you're trying to figure out.
So we're saying if you're selling it for $9.99. Matter of fact, let's see what her page. How much it costs to be on her page?
Because so if I do 100,000 at $9.99, that's $1 million.
Right. Her.
What are the fees?
$5 for 31 days, $25.50 for 3 months.
$25.50 for 3 months. And let's just say yeah, that's crazy. So yeah, because that's 2.5. You get 100,000. If only 100,000 of her subscribers are and the funny thing is there's people that probably aren't following her that are a part of her membership.
There you go.
Because that's the other part of that. It's like,
they don't want to be seen following her.
Yeah, right. I'm not going to follow her, but I'll go ahead and donate to this.
And Street, you know what's funny? And Flawed, you know this as well. We all guilty of this. We watch YouTube pages that we have not subscribed to. But the algorithm is going to keep it in your face because you watched it. I always tell people the subscriber count is to kind of validate your channel. It's not to say that many people are truly watching. It's mean to say that many people say, "Hey, I like his content. Let me click it." But there's people that will come up on my feed, and I have never subscribed to their channel until I go maybe 2 or 3 days without watching it, and then something else will flow in. And I got things that subscribers, because I haven't watched it, but I have subscribed to the channel, that never shows up on my feed because I haven't watched it, even though I subscribed to them.
And there's you're 100% right. I also think that it's interesting. I would love to know, we can never know because we can't see the backside of her analytics. I would love to know how many people are subscribed that pay that are not subscribed that pay. I'm wondering if people who are actually not even going to admittedly follow are actually, like, I wonder what that breakdown percentage is.
Oh no. God
say it again.
Her.
Like, I'm wondering how many people don't follow her on any of her socials, just, because they don't want to have her as somebody that they follow. But on the flip side of that, they're still paying that fee.
Oh.
Because you know how it goes. People can see who you follow. People can see your, so if cool, you never have to know. I'll just pay on the side. No one ever has to know. So,
and I bet you that guy that gave $3 million, I bet you she treat him real special in front of other guys. Hey, Ted.
She better.
He feel like he's a man when he walks through.
Listen, I'll play a theme song if you want to.
Bro, we did it here. Shout out to Tony Bruin for the 99 cent. We're like, Tony, what's up, boy?
Right. We did. We read his whole comment and everything.
Yo, wow.
Tony said, that's so funny.
Hold on, if I did this correct, did I do this correctly?
Oh, did you do the math?
1.4% conversion. That's how many. That's only 1.4% of her.
And that's low. I bet it's higher than that.
Yeah. So if 100,000 people bought something, that's 1.4% of her fan base, of her subscribers. I call them subscribers or followers, whatever. That purchased her product.
Yeah. Wow.
A lot of mercy.
Yeah. Such is life.
That's crazy. But you know what is funny though?
Women. What I want women to know is value yourself, honey. Do what you need to do, boo. That is my message to women. Let's flip all of this. Women, I'm talking to you. Hear me. Hear my voice, women. I know you're in the chat. You don't want to say anything, okay? Kind of questioning your life. You're trying to figure out what's next. Okay, you're kind of feeling confident, but you're not really sure. Today wasn't your day, but you're still sexy. You still got it. Don't worry. Don't listen. You still got it, okay? Do what you got to do, boo. Just do what you got to do. Do what you need to do that will make you happy. That's it. I'm just going to say that. That's my advice to women. Do what you need to do to make yourself happy. So whatever that is, you don't have to tell nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we're going to find out. The internet.
But by the time you find out, I want you to know. You see what I'm saying? Like, they know what I'm saying, and they don't have to say anything. They hear me. They hear me. I'm just saying.
Here's the jacked up part about OnlyFans. What if you got on there, you only had like one subscriber and the dude never showed up again, but when they do your Google search, your picture show up?
I don't think so. I think there's something in there where they're not the way that because I saw this on a documentary, I think. The way
not a subscriber. I'm talking about you're the woman who's doing you, boo, but you like, hey, I'm going all in for this OnlyFans, and nobody really likes the product. But when I go for that one, I'm like, damn, this ain't my thing. And I go for my job, my OnlyFans picture show up.
It can't pop up. There's something in the code that it's not searchable, or it's not there's something, I can't think of the word.
Hell, I searched yours and it came straight up. I put Sophie Rain OnlyFans. The first thing popped up. Sophie.
Did it show you how many? Did it show you how many people I had in there? Did it reveal all my secrets?
All the secrets. Let's see here.
Did it tell the truth?
Tell the truth.
Okay, women, y'all hear me? Women, hear my voice. Okay, y'all got this. Okay, whatever, it's about you. Okay, just be confident in it. Just stand in it, and just make those decisions. That's all. That's it. I'm just take it or leave it. Okay, everybody has a different path, and that is okay. That's okay. That's okay. So while y'all are thinking about what y'all want to say to men, I want to answer a question I saw earlier about Russell Wilson's contract. Sorry, I just need to think about this. Russell Wilson is not still getting paid by the Denver Broncos. However, he's still a dead cap hit to the Denver Broncos, but he's not getting paid by them. That's just how the NFL structured things, because they gave him all the upfront money, but they still have to pay dead money against his salary cap, but they're not actually coming out of pocket to pay him. So just somebody that will listen to this on the playback, because I asked it a while ago and I forgot to answer, but I started. So.
Oh, that's over my. I have no idea how the salary cap works, the dead money. I should do better, but damn it.
The short version, very short version. If I say I'm going to pay you $100 million and you only get 50 million of those dollars, and something happens with our contract and you leave before your contract expires, most of that money goes to dead money. So because I still committed to you for that 4 years, I still have to take that hit. I still have to eat it. That's the short version. Doesn't happen to everybody, but that's the short version.
So when you say dead money, I know the money don't disappear and dies, but what do you mean dead money? What is that?
Dead money means it counts against your salary cap, but I don't actually have to pay you because I've done it in a different way.
So it's deducted. So for example, if the salary cap, for argument's sake, is 500 million. That 50 million is now my salary. The most I could pay is 450.
450. Yeah. And that's why it's called dead, because it's not you don't, nobody
you don't
gets
actually
it.
pay it, right? But it lowers your cap. When the other teams are getting 500 million, you're getting only 450. You're being penalized for not.
Exactly.
Basically, you're getting penalized. Okay, I got you.
Yep, for that contract, whatever happened, right, on either side.
It's like that. It's like that dagnabbit store credit. When you got to take stuff back and be like, oh, we'll take it back, but you got to get store credit.
You got to get
I gave you real money.
Well, and that's why that Deshaun Watson deal, they got to pay him, because it's all that money is all guaranteed. They got to pay him every dollar of that.
Oh wow.
So, anyway,
Yikes.
Yeah.